We know by now that paintings are made up of different layers, that we have a starting layer on top of the canvas, and then as we add layers of paint we end up with the final product, which is the painting. In the techniques descriptions coming up, we refer to day one techniques, and so we need to know now what day one techniques refer to, and it's very simple. If you have a blank canvas, a day one technique is a technique where you're applying paint to that blank canvas. After that you'll have paint, and anything on top of that then is not a day one technique. So you're clear about it, a day one technique is very simply the first technique that you use to cover the canvas. The 12 techniques coming up can be broken into two main areas: empowering techniques and refining techniques. Empowering techniques are techniques which best utilize and harness your creative energies to empower the canvas with those energies. In other words, empowering techniques are physical techniques, ways of mixing paint, ways of applying paint, which marry up with your creative need, with your creative power, with your creative energy, your excitement, your enthusiasm, and translate then to the canvas, holding all of that energy and enthusiasm there. That's an empowering technique. You're empowering the canvas with your creative energy. The refining techniques are different again. Refining techniques refine the energy that's there. When we empower a canvas, sometimes it's a rawness that happens, and sometimes we want that. If we don't, we need to refine the look of it. And there you can see the refining technique, different from the technique you just saw, just as two examples for you. So breaking up the techniques into those two categories, refining technique and empowering technique, allow you better to understand what your painting needs. Because at times your painting will tell you that it's dull and boring and it needs a blast. Or it may tell you that what's there is just fine, it needs only refining. And so understanding the two categories, two types of techniques, even though there's different ones in each group, allows you to better understand the creative process and to paint pictures of masterful quality.